Chapter 2. Lost Spring. By Anees Jung. Question and answer. Question 1. The life of Bengal makers of Firozabad was full of obstacles which forced them to lead a life of poverty and deprivation. Discuss with reference to Lost Spring. Answer in points. 1. Bengal makers born in poverty, live in poverty, die in poverty. 2. There is possibility of skin burn. 2. The chances of losing one's eyesight. 3. People have been engaged in this trade since generations. 4. Work in inhuman conditions. Although they work hard, their profit is small. 5. Their hovels have crumbling walls, wobbly doors and no windows. 6. They are overcrowded with humans and animals. 7. Social customs, traditions, stigma of caste and people in authority combine so that they remain poor and uneducated. 8. Moneylenders, middlemen, politicians and policemen are all against them. 9. Unable to organize themselves into a cooperative unit due to lack of a leader. 10. A vicious circle of the middlemen, sahukars, policemen, keepers of law, the bureaucrats and the politicians exploit the Bengal makers. 11. They have lost the ability to dream. 12. They can only talk but not act to improve their lot. Question 2. In spite of having migrated in 1971, the rag pickers still continue to be rag pickers. Discuss. Answer in points. 1. Migrated from Dhaka, live on the outskirts of Delhi. 10,000 rag pickers. 2. Spend time only scrounging for gold in the garbage dumps. 3. Live in a state perpetual poverty condition remains the same for the past 30 years. 4. Barefoot, appear like morning birds and disappear at noon. 5. Living conditions mud houses, tarpaulin/tin roof, devoid of sewage, drainage. 6. No identity and permits, have ration card and names on the voter list. 7. Struggle for survival then identity, no education for children. 8. Garbage to them gold, gives daily bread and roof over their heads. 9. Reluctant to change their means of livelihood. Short question type answer. Question 1. What was Sahib searching in the garbage? Answer 1. Gold. Things like plastics bags, found there would help him earn his livelihood, even money at times. Question 2. What compelled them to leave their homes? Answer 2. Frequent storms, homes and fields destroyed, not able to make both ends meet. Starvation. Question 3. Is your school ready? What happened to the author when the Sahib asked him this and why? Answer 3. Felt ashamed of making a promise he did not mean. Realized that everyone deceives them. Question 4. What would happen to Sahib if he learnt what his name meant? Answer 4. He would have a hard time believing it. Question 5. Seemapuri, a place on the periphery of Delhi and yet miles away from it. Explain. Answer 5. Their lives are miserable, very different from the lives of people of Delhi. Question 6. Describe the life of the people of Seemapuri. Answer 6. Seemapuri exists on the outskirts of Delhi. Refugee camp people from Bangla Desh have left their homeland for livelihood. They live in dingy cells, small houses of mud with roof of tin and tarpaulin, no sewage, drainage or even fresh water, extremely poor, don't have enough to eat. Question 7. The children and their parents have different views regarding rag picking. How does their viewpoint differ? Answer 7. 1. For adults' way of living and bread butter, rag picking is a fine art, a means to keep their body and soul together. 2. For children, garbage is wrapped with wonders, fine toys, money and amazing things at times. Question 8. How did Sahib come to own a pair of shoes? Answer 8. He was poor, couldn't purchase one. Some rich boy discarded the said shoes for there was a hole in one of them. Maybe during one of the rag picking sessions, he found them. Question 9. Why did the gatekeeper allow Sahib in the club? Answer 9. The gatekeeper was himself poor and understood the child's feelings. Out of kindness he allowed him in. Question 10. What made Saheb feel the canister of milk seem heavier? Why was he unhappy working in the tea stall? Answer 10. The canister was not his own, he was no longer his own master, he lost his freedom, so he was not happy. Question 11. Why was the author happy to know that Mukesh wanted to be a motor mechanic? Answer 11. Daring was not their part of growing up. They were illiterate. Orthodox profession was God-given lineage. Generally people did not prefer a change, not aware of their own rights, were being exploited. Question 12. Describe the plight of the bangle makers. Answer 12. Description of poverty, minimum achievements, description of their working conditions. Dim lights, etc. end up losing their eyesight. Question 13. What does Mukesh's grandmother think of the profession? Answer 13. Feel sorry about their poverty, accepts it as their destiny. A God-given lineage can't be changed. Question 14. Why did the bangle makers have no cooperative societies? Answer 14. Illiterate, ignorant about their rights, have fallen into the vicious circle of middlemen from generations together, harassed by the police and political people. Question 15. Listening to them I see two distinct worlds. Mention the two worlds. Answer 15. The families of the bangle makers are caught in the web of poverty on one side and the other a vicious circle of the middlemen, sahukars, policemen, keepers of law. The bureaucrats and the politicians exploited the bangle makers. Question 16. Mukesh wants to be a mechanic but the garage is a long way from his home. Explain. Answer 16. Mukesh has a new way of thinking, fully decided to become mechanic, shows his determination, has a new profession in mind, does not have enough money but willpower, does not dream beyond his realities. If you like this video then please press the like button and subscribe the channel. If you have any suggestion for us then please give your suggestion in comment box. Thank you for watching this video.